Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have our instant reaction following a 30-15 win over the Houston Texans. But we got a lot to talk about. Yes, we dominated the game, but we got a lot to talk about. Okay, so scoring summary. Sanders gets a 45-yard field goal in the first drive. That was a pretty bad first drive, I'm not going to lie. But then a great second drive and two early stops by the defense. Tua makes a nice play scrambling around the pocket to Durham Smythe for a 4-yard touchdown. And then second quarter, defense gets a turnover, and Jeff Wilson gets a 3-yard touchdown rushing, which I had him for fantasy today. He didn't do great, but it is what it is. He also left the game for a little bit of time, so then Sanders kicks a 23-yard field goal. It's 20-0. And then this is where it starts falling off for the Texans. 27-0 after Kyle Allen passes it to his tight end, Jordan Akins, and he fumbles. And Xavier Howard, I predicted a pick today, an interception, but he gets a fumble recovery touchdown. That is very helpful. And then Sanders kicks a 35-yard field goal with 1 second left on the clock. So it's 30-0. You're like, game's over. I mean, it is. It was. I knew it was. But the Dolphins had one of the worst second halves ever. They didn't score any points, which, I mean, it is what it is. I would say middle of the third quarter, they took out Tua, and it just went downhill. A touchdown for Derry Ogunbowale with a 3-yard touchdown. They went for the 2-point attempt. It did not. And then Kyle Allen passes that tight end for a 25-yard touchdown. And they failed again on the 2-point attempt. They tried to pass to Laramie Tunsil, former Miami Dolphin. And then Kaimi Fairbairn kicked a 28-yard field goal. So the Dolphins do walk away with a comfortable 15-point win, but I don't know. It wasn't great. Stat leaders, Kyle Allen, 26 for 39, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. And then their rusher, 14 yards, 4 attempts and a touchdown. Akins, 61 yards, 5 receptions, touchdown. And then Tua, 299 yards, 22 for 36, and 1 touchdown. Plus, he only played like 2.5 quarters, guys. So Tua had a great game today, trust me. But Wilson, 39 yards on 13 attempts and a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 6 catches, 85 yards and a touchdown. Also Waddle with 85 yards and a touchdown. But, yeah, it was bad. Skylar Thompson came in and showed he was not great. He fumbled once. He was 1 for 5. We could not move the ball at all. I don't think we got a single first down with him in the game. It was just punt, 3-and-out punt. Tua also got sacked 4 times, which I'm not faulting on him because Teron Armstead left the game with an injury. And the offensive line kind of fell apart for 5 total sacks, which wasn't great. But yeah, let's just finish it off here. Not going to be too long. Again, Dolphins dominated play, but when you really look at the game, we did not play a full 4 quarters. We did not play a full 60 minutes of football. We played 30 minutes of football, and that was it. 30-0. Obviously, the game was pretty much over, but you have to finish out a game if we want to be a contender and win big playoff games and even make it in. Like, we have some tough games coming up. We're not going to be able to beat tough teams on the road, especially when you give up in the second half. And it's hard to win on the road, too, against good teams. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to leave it with. I'm not going to go on too much of a rant here. I just think the Dolphins, they just did not play well. The defense, I thought, played terrific. They had a touchdown, defensive touchdown. Kyle Allen also threw 2 picks, so 3 defensive turnovers. They had 5 sacks. They played terrific, and we owe all the credit to the defense. Another good game from Tua and the receivers, but I mean, it wasn't a good game. There were some meh games in the NFL today. Not great. It's pretty bad so far. The Thanksgiving games were good, though. But, yeah, just moving on to next week. How do we expect to beat San Francisco if we're not going to play a full, four quarters, it's not going to look good. Especially because we know we got a better record than San Francisco, but we know how talented that team is. That is going to be one tough game, and Mike McDaniel's return to San Francisco. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe I'll do a video on, things the Dolphins could fix up. I think overall, though, we should have just left Tua in a little longer. I know it was 30-0. I know the game was pretty much over, but, without Tua in, we could not move the ball downfield, and we were just giving it back to the Texans. So, it was inevitable. We knew they were going to score a little bit. So, yeah, not a great game. Though, shout out to the Texans for playing well, even though, they're 9-1 now. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.